That was King Automatic. Vague information. Seems like we'd be getting a lot of that lately. Yep. Specific vague information. Prior to that was Urban Jr. Aha. I believe old Urban, I believe he's from Sweden. I do believe. Iguana Death Cult prior to that with Can of Worms. And then we started that set off with Rebar's favorite song of the week, Candy Machine. Yep. I'm Rebar. This is the Solid Mud Show, and you're listening to 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. And you know, I was hoping we were going to get the time machine going tonight. We've been so close recently. But Jeb, our time machine mechanic, hasn't shown up for work yet. But he hasn't called in drunk yet either, so could go either way at this point. Either way. As you may know, we developed this time machine with the help of the Trump Foundation. Thank you, Mr. Trump. I'm supposed to say that 3 times legally. It's required. That was part of the contract. So we built this time machine to go back to that moment when Earth was first Earth, when music was first created on this Earth, when it came into being. I'm extremely curious about that. Music seems to be a very human experience. Maybe there are some animals that maybe have musical qualities, but it seems to be a very human thing, and I'm really curious about its origins, and we're going to get to the bottom of that. We are, folks. We got so close just a couple weeks ago, but we still got a little tweaking to do on that time machine to make it work properly. So anyway, let's get back to the music here on the Solid Mud Show, since that's what we do best. Well, that and time travel, but here's the Claypool Lennon Delirium, Easily Charmed by Fools. Song could have some deep meaning right here on your community radio. Oh, that was the Hormonauts with Tainted Love. Oh, soft cell cover. I didn't know how tainted that love was until I heard that cover, though. Oh boy. Oh, prior to that, Rocket Science, Being Followed was the name of that song. Prior to that, the Raconteurs off their new album, Hey Jip. Then we started that set off with the Claypool Lennon Delirium, Easily Charmed by Fools was the name of that song. Well, I'm Rebar, and this is the Solid Mud Show. Oh, welcome to Friday night. Oh my goodness, thank goodness it's here, right? Right? Hey, since we are community radio, and that would be 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico, I have some community announcements. Oh, this is a good one. You guys know about the Fuzz Fund? Oh, yeah. Oh, Fuzz. You any locals here know and love Fuzz, who is one of the beloved dogs here in town. I know Fuzz ate many of my French fries. I know. So in honor of Fuzz, the town has come up with a community fund for the folks, for their veterinary care in town. And so on Wednesday, January 29th, there will be a bingo fundraiser for the Fuzz Fund, which provides a free yearly veterinary checkup for all our dogs and cats in Madrid. The Fuzz Fund is community supported and honors the memory of the legendary Fuzz. You know what? I'm sorry, I got to take exception right now. I know there's some llamas in town too. It just says dogs and cats, but oh well. All right, I'll take that up later. The fundraiser takes place at the Mineshaft Tavern from 7 to 10 p.m. That's awesome, folks. I know we love our animals, and this is a good thing, man. We can help all our animals in the community way that we are used to here in Madrid. Oh, hello. Hey, Jeb's here. Jeb, what happened? You snuck up on me, man. What's going on? Jeb here is our time machine mechanic. I mentioned earlier. He's here. I think he's coming to look at the time compression cooling system that I think it was overheating the last time. That's why we didn't quite get back to that moment when music was created.
We got you pretty close. I'm pretty sure that you're not going to get much closer than Grok.
Well, that was good. That was a good one, man.
You know.
Where is Grok, by the way? What'd you do with him? Did you finish the paperwork on that transgression?
I'll get around to that.
Okay.
It's there's some loose ends to tie up there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, all right. Hey, Jeb, I'm glad you made it in, man. I was a little worried. I hadn't heard from you. You hadn't called in drunk yet, so I wasn't really sure if I should worry or.
I work here. What's the big surprise?
Oh. Oh, right. Well, it's just like.
Anyway, I need to take off for a minute. I got to go over to the.
You're gonna check out that time compression cooling system, or?
Yeah, but I got to go down to the bar first to get some cups.
Some cups?
Yeah, you get some more cups.
Dude, didn't you get like the big double pack of cups for Christmas?
Those were gone like a week ago.
Huh.
They're single use. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
Anyway.
Okay.
So I'll be back in a while. Maybe a little bit.
All right. Well, we want to get this time machine going, though. I know the people. Some people already called in. They want to go back.
Time machine. Yeah. I know my job.
All right. Hey. Okay, man. All right. Well.
Sorry, I haven't had a drink yet, so I might be a little surly, but.
All right. Well, let me just get back to the music then, Jeb.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Oh, look here are the Fontaines, DC. Too real. Name of this song.
I better get out of here for.
Here we go. Your community radio. E.T. Explore Me. What's the name of that band? Psychonaut. What's the name of the song? Prior to that, Delilah. Creeping Tom. What's the name of their song? The Idols with their song, The Samaritans. And then we started that set off with Too Real by the Fontaines, DC. All right. Well, I'm Rebar, and this is the Solid Mud Show. And since we are your community radio, I have an announcement. Oh, and this is a good one too, folks. You're gonna want to pay attention to this one. Okay, tomorrow night, right here in the studio, the Future Scars. Oh man, I don't know if you've heard them, rock band from Santa Fe. Support KMRD at a live house concert style show here at the station. Santa Fe's Future Scars will play in our common room on Saturday the 25th at 7:30 p.m. and the show will be broadcast live at 96.9 FM and KMRD.FM. Listen as well. Yeah, that's where we stream it. Oh, here's a pro tip too. You go to the KMRD.FM listen. You can see the current song list, right? You don't have to wait for me to back announce the songs. It's right there. It's right there. And there's also a donate button. We kind of need money. We do. This time machine stuff's not cheap, I'm telling you. So please, and come out tomorrow night and support a local band, Future Scars, and your favorite radio station. And that's 7 p.m. right here. Number 10 Rail Yard Lane. And you can find more information about the band at futurescars.bandcamp.com. Hey, Jeb.
Look what I found down at the bar here. Hey, Rebar. Hi. Nice to see you again.
Oh, Rudy. Hey, everybody.
Yeah,
Rudy Giuliani's here.
Yeah, he was hanging out down at the bar. buying some rounds. You know, that's Rudy's way.
Rudy's
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
No, we Rudy was kind
Rudy,
enough to
yeah,
come on the show, and we interviewed him a few weeks back.
I got some paperwork here for you to sign here, Rebar. Could you please just sign this really quick?
What is this?
Well,
Rudy?
well, we got a classy action lawsuit going on. And I'm going to be filing on behalf of the Solid Mud Show, and you just need to sign here so we can get everything rolling. We already got one. Jeb so far has supplied me with a lot of information, and we actually went back. What was it, Jeb? 2012, I think. Yeah. We already went back to 2012 and filed a lawsuit. By the way, Jeb, that one just came through today. Yeah, we won that one.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I think you used the time machine to go back and file. Oh boy. Okay, wait. Never mind. What do you got? What do you got here?
The Solid Mud Show has such great material that we are going to have a class action lawsuit, classy action, as I like to say. And we went back and we recorded all the things that you guys have done here, and in over time, you've been ripped off, and we're going to file a lawsuit against a class action lawsuit against several people, in order to, on behalf of the Solid Mud Show. And don't worry, this is pro bono. You won't have to pay a dime.
Okay. I was starting to sweat it, man, because I was
Well,
just doing
at least until it's done.
We just got a fundraiser here.
Right. Well,
Whoa, hold on. What?
So
What?
anyway, I just have this paperwork that you
What
need
did
to
you
sign.
just say?
Well,
You said it was pro bono. What?
and you won't have to pay a dime until after everything's done. You know. Well, and you should have some money left after everything. But anyway,
boy.
We got a big list of litigants that we're going to be going after here, so I just need you to sign this paperwork, and so you can.
Well, I'm going to need to take a look at that. I know, I really got in trouble with Stella the last time I signed something. So.
I'll go back. Jeb says he can go back in time. Yeah, I can go back in time. Take care of Stella. She'll never even know. Yeah. Thanks, Jeb. But anyway, so I just need you to sign this, and we can get the ball rolling here, and then I can get back down to the bar and get some more clients lined up. Buying drinks for DWI clients is lucrative.
Oh, I see you found that to be a money maker, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess everybody wins on that one, huh?
Well, yeah, I
boy.
do. Anyway, and so with this,
I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Let me play some more music. Let me take a look at that paperwork you got.
Okay,
and,
but
and let's see what's going on.
Yeah, we got a big list here. And some of these are lawsuits off of lawsuits too, and so. It could take a while for you to see all the money,
okay,
or any of the money. But
right.
I
So
will definitely.
So
anyway,
we're gonna go sue the people that ripped off the Solid Mud Show. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah. There's it's throughout time. There's so much material that has been just stolen, outright from underneath your nose.
You know what?
And you don't have a big
Rudy,
nose.
I'm telling you. I agree. Soon as we had George Conway and Kellyanne Conway on the show,
they're on the list.
The very next week, I saw a Saturday Night Live skit. They totally ripped it off. Totally.
Yeah, they're on the list too.
Oh.
George and Kelly
good.
and Saturday Night Live, SNL, among SCTV, the Three Stooges, the Simpsons, South Park, Bill Murray, you name it. We got him on the list, and
all right.
and everybody.
Hold
here
on, let me take a look at that. I think I
okay.
might be interested. Hold on.
Right.
Let me play some music here. Hold on, let's get the
and,
music. Hey folks, this is 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. I am Rebar, and this is the Solid Mud Show, and apparently we got Rudy Giuliani in the studio tonight too here.
So Jeff would be a lot more.
So let's
he seems open to this.
let's just play some music here, and I gotta deal with my attorney here.
We can massage
Here's Destination Lonely with Soul right here on your community radio.
This a no good town.
Trixie and the Trainwrecks with No Good Town. And then was DM Bob and the Defects with Bush Hoggin' Man. I think there's some bush hogging men around here. I do. I do. Got any stumps need taken out? Give us a call. Give us a call at 505-473-9696. Maybe resources will help you out with that. Oh, boy. Prior to that, I'm so depressed by Delaney Davidson. And then Destination Lonely with Soul. Started us off that set. All right, folks. Well, I'm Rebar. This is the Solid Mud Show. And we've got Rudy Giuliani stopped in here. He's dropped some paperwork off for me here. We've got
we got some business here.
Yeah.
So
what is it you're recommending again? You're thinking we have a good case against some
you don't need to look that over. Let me do all the work. I've got all the litigants all lined up, and we know what they're gonna do.
Well, yeah, okay. So we're suing Saturday Night Live, which I get. I mean, they totally ripped. They totally ripped us off, man. I get that. SCTV. Matt Groening, The Simpsons.
Yeah. Well, of course, they totally ripped off the whole.
That dude, they even did a spinoff with this like Times future space thing.
Yeah.
Too,
How do you think they got that idea? It was not a coincidence. And it's Saturday Night Live and George and Kellyanne. They're good friends. Yeah, well, they're good friends.
Why
they're good
Wait,
friends.
why are we suing George?
Obviously they took Jeb's line of a stable genius, and they co-opted it. They co-opted that whole line into a whole Borat thing, and we're suing Borat too.
Oh wow. Well, when Jeb said that about the stable genius, I think he was talking about the kid that works in down at the track, cleaning up the poop in the stables.
Yeah, he could do some math.
Okay. All right.
So we dubbed him the stable genius, and they totally got that. They totally took that and ran with it. They took that from Jeb.
No, I think there needs to be some compensation there. I agree, Rudy. I agree.
Yeah, that was one of my better lines too. Yeah, Jeb, you just pipe down. Come on, Rudy.
Jeb, go work on the time machine, man. I mean,
this involves me too here.
Well, look, I mean, Rudy's an important man.
Jeb, just go sit in the corner. Yeah. Fine. Right. I got my cups.
All right, Rudy. Well, you gave me this document here to sign, and I look, and it looks like you just printed this off Legal Zoom.
Well, we were in a big hurry. We got this idea, and we just had to run with it. And the list of litigants, this class action lawsuit, and the list of litigants was just so huge that we just had to get moving on this.
Huh. All right. Well, I think I'm on board. I do, but I still think I need, I still think I need to run this by station management.
No.
Well, it's just the Solid Mud Show.
It's just the Solid Mud Show. It has nothing to do with that station.
Involved.
It's just the Solid Mud Show and Rebar and Jeb.
All right. Well, let me take a look at this.
And
let
Jeb.
me.
I got some.
Well, let me.
Anyway.
All right. Well, at risk of running up, I know you're charged by the minute. Even though it's pro bono.
Like I said,
even though it's pro bono,
you won't have to pay a dime until it's all over.
Okay. Well, let me. Let's just play a little bit more music here, and.
Be careful what you play, because people are listening. Well, not really.
Well, they should be, because right here, the Dead Brothers. Yeah, Rudy, you ever heard of the Dead Brothers?
Oh, that's a band. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a band.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Not some of your clients. No, a band. It's a
I
band.
was thinking about
The Dead
another
Brothers.
class action lawsuit I had.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Well, close to you, right here on your community radio, 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. James Legg, Drinking Too Much. That was a Kill Devil's Hill cover. Prior to that was Sean Whelan and Xander Schloss. Retablo was the name of their song. Prior to that, Four Seasons of Love by the Juke Joint Pimps. And we started that set off with the Dead Brothers. Closer to You. Well, I'm Rebar, and this is 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. We are your community radio. And I have here in studio tonight Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah.
I guess you had some free time since President Trump didn't choose you to be on his impeachment defense. How do you feel about
he's
that?
in the lawsuit.
We're suing him too?
We're suing him too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Rudy's here. Rudy dropped by. I
really need you to sign this paperwork, Rebar.
Well,
I
that's right, folks. Rudy, he's dropped by.
I'm not holding this pen for any good reason other than that. Do you need me to get one of those Pelosi pens?
Well, yeah. You got Rudy dropped off this paperwork here.
We're gonna sue her about that too.
Apparently the Solid Mud Show is suing a number of people here.
Yeah, we got a class action lawsuit going on here, and we really need you to just get on top of this and sign this paperwork. We can get the ball rolling.
Well, let's see here. I'm looking at the paperwork. It seems like here we're suing the Simpsons.
Yeah.
The Simpsons.
Well, I took Matt Groening in a little bit of a ride in the time machine, and he got a lot of ideas.
Yeah, and Jeb,
Jeb.
and he stole them from Jeb and the Solid Mud Show, and we need to hold him accountable for the ideas that he got here.
Let's see. Well, okay. Well, all right. Well, wow. There's a lot of people here. Let's see. WKRP in Cincinnati. What, that TV show?
Come on, Rebar. Stone DJs. Come on.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
I know what you.
Right.
I know
All
what
right.
you
There's
do
probably
between
There's probably some money in that. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Jeb.
All right.
Jeb,
Let's
Jeb,
see.
Jeb.
Who else? Oh, Monty Python's on here. We're suing Monty Python.
No, Rudy, we can't sue Monty Python. Well, why, Jeb? Time Bandits, they know how it works. They got the idea, and they're gonna come back after us worse than we're gonna go after them.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. So
right.
that one guy just died from them, so we gotta give them a break.
All right. So they're off the list. Good. All right.
Yeah, here, use this pen to cross that one out.
Well, let's see.
Who
Who else we got here? Oh, the Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Moe. What? What?
Geez, Rebar, you ever seen Trump and Pompeo and what's his name in the Oval Office? That's the Three Stooges right there.
Yeah, but what is the Solid Mud Show? I don't see the Solid Mud Show. I don't see the damages that we're
Jeb,
trying to recover there.
Jeb, that third guy was me.
Yeah, of course. You're Mo.
I do see the resemblance at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure. I really appreciate that, Jeb, but you got a point there. So let's keep them on the list.
All right. So all right. Again, we're suing. So I'm confused. We're suing Wait, you said a class action lawsuit?
Class action lawsuit. It's we
Well, in that-
in New York. We it's class action lawsuits happen all the time. I'm very experienced in how these work.
Well, Rudy. But in a class action lawsuit, when a lot of aggrieved people sue one entity,
Rebar. I'm the lawyer. You're the DJ. Who's
all right.
who's
sorry,
got more experience here?
You're right, Rudy. You're right. All right. Well, I still need to look this over. I don't know. This sounds a little fishy, Rudy.
No. This is
I do-
totally on the up and up. And this is not going to turn out like that Ukraine deal. These people are going to crack under the pressure, and a lot of them will just pay.
All right.
They'll
So how
just
much?
pay?
Well, how much money are we willing? Are going to potentially recoup here for the Solid Mud Show? What are we talking about?
Well, Jeb tells me that we can collect, whatever we collect, we can go back in time. We can put it in the bank, and today it will be worth $3.6 trillion.
Oh, okay. I like that. All right. That compounded interest sounds good to me. Yeah. All right.
Especially if we deposit it in about 1974,
Yeah.
it will be today, so that's what we did. That's what we did with Bill Gates. We sued him back in 2012.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
Well,
that sounds good, but that doesn't really sound very ethical. I'm not sure.
Ethics.
yeah.
Hold on. Let's
ethics.
let's just get
ethics
back
is
to the
not an
music
issue
here. I think
the legality of the issues is what's at stake here, and
Yes.
these people have been for years, over history, have been stealing from your show.
Over history, yeah.
Without it goes back. It goes back farther than
Yeah.
you know. The
okay.
conspiracy that to steal from the Solid Mud Show, it goes back longer than, well, it was before you were born.
Wow.
and
All right. Well, there's some damages there for sure. No doubt. All right. Hey, let's get back to the music.
and-
Rudy, I
and
want to
if
talk
we're
this
gonna-
over a little more. All right.
And if you don't agree with this, if you don't understand, if you don't like this idea, we can come back tomorrow, or we can come back yesterday.
Yeah, that's a good one, Rudy.
All right. I think I need to look over some things here, folks. Let's just play some music, and Rudy and I will consult in the ante room. Here's Becky Lee and Drunk Foot. Oh my goodness! And this song almost made Rebar's favorite song of the week. Almost.
Got this pen right here, Rebar, with your name all over it. I can go back and get one of those Pelosi pens.
The Butcher's Orchestra. Part of that were the Black Diamond Heavies. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the song to the Butcher's Orchestra. So sorry, I apologize for that. But I do know it was released in 2003. And the Black Diamond Heavies prior to that with Take a Ride. Then there was Mark Porkchop Holder with Coffin Lid. And Mark Porkchop Holder was actually a member of the Black Diamond Heavies. So that was kind of a twofer, but not really. And then we started that set off with Becky Lee and Drunkfoot with Killer Mouse. Oh, that song rocked. That one really rocked. Yes, it did. And hey, I have some announcements here. Since we are community radio, we are 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico, and we got 30 watts coming at you from the Ortiz folks. Yes, we do. But we are community radio, so we're having a fundraiser. Oh, and this is a good one. This is right here in the studio tomorrow night. The Future Scars are gonna play a live show right here. So come support KMRD at a live house concert style show right here at the station.
We're going to be suing them too.
Santa Fe's Future Scars will play in our Commons Room on Saturday the 25th at 7:30 p.m. and the show will be broadcast live at 96.9 FM, and you can listen to it online at www.kmrd.fm/listen. Yeah, we got like recording equipment. We having live shows here going on air, folks. This is awesome. But come here, be here in person. Doors open at 7 p.m. and a portion of the cover charge benefits this station and the band. I mean, that's the double winner right there. Double winner.
They get big in the future, don't they?
Yeah, I was up there. They're kind of big.
Yeah, we're going to be suing the Future Scars too. They get big. We're going to go into the future and sue them. How do you think they got their name? Future Scars. Oh, come on, Rebar.
Oh, well, that makes sense. It does, Rudy. Hey, folks. Rudy Giuliani's here in the studio, but hey, Rudy, I got one more announcement. Here.
We're all about the legalese here.
Yes. Okay. Here's another. We have a book release with the Rock and Roll Doctor. Folks, there are so many creative people here in this community.
Right away.
And hey, give us a call. Apparently, if we need to sue someone on your behalf, 505-473-9696. Yeah, we'll get you in. We got some legal advice here tonight with Rudy Giuliani.
It's not free.
But local author Amy Price, the Rock and Roll Doctor, DJ right here on KMRD, will be reading from and signing copies of her new novel, Discovering Devon, A Story of Life and the Sunflower. All are invited to a celebration of the book's release with live music by Jody Price and fundraising for KMRD. It all happens right here at the station, number 10 Rail Yard Lane, Saturday, February 1st, 4 to 6 p.m. Oh yeah, so we got Rudy Giuliani here. Rudy, you've come. You're doing some work for the Solid Mud Show here.
Rebar, there's the amount of money that I'm owed is astronomical.
We're talking about big money here. Big money.
Yeah, it's like Jeb has told me, guaranteed that he will go back in time and put this money into an account. Where are you going to put it?
I was going to put it in. I think I was going to put it in a savings loan. Well, no, not a savings loan.
Wait, so hold on, Rudy. I'm sorry. So
we'll figure that out later, there, Rudy. But
so anyway, yes, we get a class action lawsuit.
Yeah. No, I was looking over the paperwork here and I'm looking at all the people we're suing here. I
got a pen right here.
I'm a little confused. Look, I'm with you, man. I think so many people have already, I know, have stolen Solid Mud Show material.
Right.
And
right.
But I'm looking in Mark Twain.
Right.
Mark Twain.
Right.
Archie Bunker.
Well, it's Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker is based on Jeb. How could you not? How could you not see the correlation?
Well, I do. Well, they're
and Mark Twain.
Yeah.
And Yogi Berra.
But
Yogi Berra.
Yeah, Yogi Berra's on here. Yogi. Yeah.
Well, I might have been Yogi Berra. Well, I mean, I had a little career in baseball, and people misquoted me all the time.
Well, it seems, Jeb, that people quoted you actually accurately.
Well, anyway, yeah, but
okay.
Mark Twain, I spent some time with Mark Twain, and we had a lot to talk about. He was a racist. I was a racist. It was the times, and in Rome. Anyway,
Jeb, let me handle this.
Hold on, Rudy. I get. I like I say, I'm with you, and I do like the money, man. You showed me the numbers, man, and I do like. That was a big number.
The compounded interest over 30 years.
But that's the thing,
when you
man.
come on it today.
Yeah, that's the thing. This seems like kind of a shady deal. It seems like I don't know this.
Look,
I'm kind of getting the feeling you're like going back in time and manipulating things here. And wait.
No.
You know, hold on. There's a few more people on here too, like
Okay.
Hoover. I don't. Is that the President Hoover, or is that? I mean, is that the dam, or is that the vacuum company? I don't know.
Well, they all suck. They all just suck. So we're just suing everyone, all of them. We can go. One is named after the other, which is named after the other, which was named after what?
Yeah.
Which is named after Jeb's dog.
But these things are all in history, so I don't know.
That's the point. That's the point. History has been ripping you off.
Oh.
Don't
wait,
you get
wait.
that?
Hold on. And Skinny Al, we're suing Skinny Al also.
Well, he steals all your music.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, let's go after him. Yeah. All right, give me the paper.
All right.
Give me that paper.
Well, here we got a couple
Give me that
more.
paper.
I'm gonna add on here. I hope you don't add.
Hold on.
Mel
Hold on.
Brooks.
Let's play some more music
Mel
while
Brooks and Gene
I'm
Wilder.
signing.
Mel Brooks. We got.
Oh, right. Gene Wilder, yeah.
Well, Gene Wilder, he obviously
Why him?
stole Jeb's hair.
That's kind of low there, Rudy.
But accurate.
And,
Yeah, you got a case.
and-
Jeb, you got a case, man.
And Mel Brooks.
All right.
Well, history of the world. How do you think he knows what happened?
Oh, man. All right.
All
All right, let's play some music while I finish this paperwork off, all right? Here we go.
yeah.
Oh, here's
Just-
Reverend Beatman. I never told you.
I went back and got one of Pelosi's pens for you.
Can we change its name?
Rebar's pen.
Yeah, now we got it. Yes.
$2,000
Let's go.
pen.
Let's go. Skinny Lou and the Goon Mat. Talking Man. What's the name of that song? And they're from Sweden. Blind Butcher with Stub Soggery Baby. Then the Yompers. They're from Denver. Their song was called Reason to Believe. And then we started that set off with I Never Told You by the Reverend Beatman. Well, I'm Rebar. This is the Solid Mud Show. You're listening to 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. And we have Rudy Giuliani in the studio tonight. Rudy.
Hi,
Rudy.
Are you ready to sign these papers? Yeah, we got a class action lawsuit that is unbeatable here. You'll end up a rich man.
Yeah.
I'll end up a richer man, more than likely. But we'll see
Well,
about
so we're suing all these people here.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
I see
Yep.
all the people that ripped off the Solid Mud Show.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, and there's wow, okay. But shouldn't there be some sort of client confidentiality? I mean, we're broadcasting live right here, now on KMRD 96.9 FM.
Rebar community radio. Nobody's listening to you. No, there's no. There's no chance of that. Come on, and your show, even come on.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're
So
playing
all
stuff
right,
nobody
so-
wants to hear. So I don't understand why this is such a big deal.
Well, I just
Well,
thought
you know,
if somebody like
And Jeb and I have a little agreement. We can erase some things. That's the time machine has some possibilities.
yeah, I am a little concerned that this does seem a little fishy because we're
I tell you what, you sign this now, and by in 15 minutes, all this will be in your pocket because of the time machine.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
I can almost already guarantee you this future scars thing. We're gonna go to 3 years from now, sue them. We'll come back here with the money and we'll take it back to 1974, deposit it in the bank. Although the post-dated check might be a little suspicious, but we can work around that. You know, there's
Yeah, all right. That's
there's
sort of,
legal things we can do here.
well, I think that's sort of your expertise, actually. So, you know,
I got people.
all right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a little shaky on this. But the fact that we're suing Skinny Al for stealing my music, I mean, I'm down. I'm down. Let's do this. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Okay.
All right. There you go, Rudy.
That's a done deal. You know. And,
There you go.
And,
So we get the money when? When do we get the money?
if all goes well, in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes. All
You got that?
Oh
You
yeah, I
that
got
there?
it. Yeah, I still got 30 minutes. Why? This is crazy, Rudy. I still don't understand.
Well, you know, see, all this is. I got to admit, this is on Jeb's part. Jeb approached me about this.
Rudy, come on. Let's kind of keep.
No, Jeb, you gotta come clean with this. You know, you that's like, you know what you did.
Well, yeah, I did kind of plant a few ideas around in time so that we could figure this out. You know, it's like.
Whoa.
I didn't, you know, I was just talking to some people and they got some ideas, and then next thing you know, they're using them in TV shows and songs and movies and all this stuff, and I just feel like I deserve some compensation for.
Jeb, did you take recordings of the Solid Mud Show to the past and share them with people?
No, but I got a good memory, and I'm just talking to people like Mark Twain, and you know, he was pretty cool to hang out with, but he liked to write too. Oh, he liked his cigars and his whiskey. But anyway, it wasn't. It wasn't that I was just rolling around in time, like just spewing out ideas all over the place.
Well,
It
you know
wasn't.
what, Jeb, I'm gonna have to scold you, man. I'm gonna have to scold you. You know that. Going back in time and doing that's not cool. That's not cool.
Need
but
to seem to work this out. I gotta go meet Lev at the dog park. So I'll call you in about an hour and see how if
we'll get the money by then.
We'll see
all
about that.
All right.
Anyway, so you guys have a good night.
All right.
Thanks. Pleasure.
All right,
doing
thanks,
business with
Rudy.
you.
Thanks, Rudy Giuliani, folks, came down representing the Solid Mud Show.
Thanks, Rudy.
Right on. Usually it's
anyway.
hard to get lawyers. It's kind of hard. Hey, Jeb, I'm going to tell you, man. Dude, going back in time and like trying to capitalize and.
Well, what else are you gonna do with a time machine? You know, your
but you know what?
altruistic idea.
I'll tell you what,
like
though.
going back and finding the origins of music, but.
You know what? That's kind of cool that the Solid Mud Show
God,
wasn't responsible for all that
but-
good stuff in the past, though. So I'm down with that. All right.
Right. I mean, it was a good idea, and good ideas need to be like, you know, we're gonna be rich off of this rebar.
All right, that's
Come
right,
on,
folks.
you can't.
That's right, folks. The Solid Mud Show is going to strike it big, man. It's going to strike it big.
It's about time, you know, with what you pay me here. Nothing.
Yeah, volunteer, Jeb. We're community radio.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's play some more music. And me and Jeb are going to plan how we're going to spend the money.
I'm going to buy a Lamborghini.
Here's Minnick.
I just like to say Lamborghini.
Shake my bones.
Shake my bones in a Lamborghini. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm waiting
Your
on that
community
call.
radio.
Oh, my phone's not still
96.9
busted.
FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. Hey, and you can now check out the Solid Mud Show on Facebook. Okay, but be careful. You might get sued.
You can shake them up and not talk about it with me.
Verstarker. Mitt Gluck. I'm pretty sure was the name of that song. Part of that Roland Bruno. Vaqueros del Inferno. What's the name of that song?
Yeah.
Minnick, Shake My Bones started us off. Right here on 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. I am Rebar.
Yeah, Rudy.
And this is the Solid Mud Show.
What? No. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some legal issues we've been sorting through tonight. The Solid Mud Show. We've actually accepted Rudy Giuliani's representation.
Yeah. Thanks.
And we're suing.
Thanks for
We're suing
nothing,
all
yeah.
the many entities that have ripped off the Solid Mud Show.
You snake. No, you can't do this to me.
Hey Jeb, what's up, man? What's up, Jeb? Our time machine mechanic here. As you know, we have a time machine, which
Just a
Jeb
second.
should have been working on tonight.
Yeah.
To go back in time to that moment when music was first created, because that seems to be like
Well, you're not getting any more time
that's
machine
just a
rides,
human.
That's for sure.
That's just a
you-
human condition. Is
you
music,
snake.
and I want to go back to that moment
Fine.
when
Fine.
music
All right.
was first
Yeah,
created.
I'll see you in court.
I mean, isn't that exciting?
Man.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Jeb, what's happening, buddy? What's happening, man?
I just got off the phone with Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy, I just signed the paperwork. Yeah, we're suing all these people that ripped off the Solid Mud Show, man.
Yeah. Can I borrow $20?
Wait, no, we're supposed to get all this money. Like Rudy.
Yeah. So can I borrow $20? I need to go to the bar. I need a drink. There's not enough.
Oh, my goodness.
There's not enough Trump vodka in this place to ease my mind.
Oh, Jeb, what's up, man?
So I just got off the phone with Rudy, and well, we went back in time to file all these lawsuits, and then we went forward in time and filed a bunch of other lawsuits, and then we went back in time again and deposited a lot of the money and a lot of stocks and all this stuff, and invested, and well, it seems that my legal fees are about 17 million more than we actually brought in, and
Wait, we won the lawsuit though. We won.
well,
the lawsuit,
yeah, we won the lawsuit, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry
So
to tell
we're
you,
winners. We're winners.
Yeah, but you owe 6.2 million to that 17. Rudy is demanding legal fees, and now he's filing a lawsuit on me for time pollution, and on behalf of
From the
William Barr.
the EPA's coming after you now.
Not the EPA, the TPA. The Time Protection Agency
Yeah.
that he went in the future, created,
man.
went back in the past and created, and so we kind of owe 17 million. You want to split it down the middle?
I'm going to play some more music.
Well,
This is 96.9
we
FM.
owe
KMRD
Rudy. How are we
LP
going to work this?
Madrid,
Rebar, come
New
on.
Mexico.
We owe Rudy Giuliani like $17 million. What are we going to do here? This is the big problem. You can't just turn me off and like start playing some more music. Ignore that this problem happens. It's like